This is the moment Irina Zarutska boarded a late-night train in Charlotte, North Carolina. Video released by authorities shows her in her pizzeria work uniform as she scrolls on her phone. Police say less than 5 minutes after Zarutska sat down, the man behind her pulled a knife from his pocket, unfolded the blade, and struck at the 23-year-old woman 3 times, stabbing her in the throat. Passengers on the train later appearing to help her. Investigators say the suspect is 34-year-old DeCarlos Brown Jr., who's now charged with murder. According to an obituary, Zarutska was Ukrainian. A fundraising page says she recently came to the U.S. seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning. The August 22nd attack sending a chill through the Queen City.
I was shocked to hear that. I was like, really? Because I just wrote it like hours before.
Today, President Trump weighing in on the attack.
So they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country.
The president blaming Democrats for Zarutka's death, pointing to the suspect's criminal history. Police and court records show Brown was arrested more than a dozen times, including for assault. North Carolina's Democratic governor says the state needs more police officers and is calling on lawmakers to pass legislation which the governor believes will, quote, stop these horrific crimes and hold violent criminals accountable.
For far too long, Americans have been forced to put up with Democrat-run cities that set loose savage, bloodthirsty criminals to prey on innocent people. Really very, very innocent people. In every place, they control radical left judges, politicians, and activists, and they've adopted a policy of catch and release for thugs and killers. In Charlotte, North Carolina, we saw the results of these policies when a 23-year-old woman who came here from Ukraine met her bloody end on a public train. And here's a picture of it. This is the picture of it. And this is a picture of the woman, a beautiful young girl that never had problems in life, with a magnificent future in this country. And now she's dead. She was slaughtered by a deranged monster who was roaming free after 14 prior arrests. We cannot allow a depraved criminal element of violent repeat offenders to continue spreading destruction and death throughout our country. We have to respond with force and strength. We have to be vicious just like they are. It's the only thing they understand. 24 of the top 25 most dangerous cities in America are run by Democrat mayors. 50 people were murdered in Chicago in recent weeks, with hundreds being shot. And it's time to stop this madness. The people of our country need to insist on protection, safety, law, and order. We have proven that it can be done because we did it right here in D.C., in District of Columbia. The capital of America was a bloodthirsty, horrible, dangerous place, one of the worst. And now it's a crime-free city, and we're going to keep it that way. It can be done. It can happen fast. All we want is, please, Mr. President, we need help. Chicago needs help. Other cities need help. We'll do what has to be done because we're going to make America safe again, and that includes our big cities. We're going to make those cities safe. Thank you.
VIP.
Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first with all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongue is creating a Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Woo, Yahshua Allah, it's going down. Now, as you just seen from that clip, you know, you had President Trump. He's basically speaking like a dragon. He said we have to be vicious. We have to be forceful. They're basically making everything political with these judgments the Lord is laying out. And, you know, that hit Esau to the core right there. You know, an Edomite woman, when she dies by the hands of a Jake man, oh, man, we should have known that was going to make national news. And he's making it a political stunt in order to get National Guard and ICE troops. And what they're going to do is they're going to jump on Yahshua Allah. This is the rallying cry for the Edomites, which is so-called white man, to take back their country, their kingdom. This because Esau been docile for a minute. So the Lord is stirring up the wicked, which he created, which is so-called white man, the Edomites, to start going after Yasharallah, which is Paleo-Hebrew for the children of Israel, which consists of so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. Those groups make up the children of Israel, and they're under attack. And the attack is going to increase because Trump is like, he's stirring up like that Joe Biden 94 crime bill. You heard what that devil just said out his mouth. And hey, man, it be spirits created for vengeance. Loosely paraphrasing, man. That Jake seen that Edomite woman and straight hit her in the neck, unalived her. And then they main boy they love so much, Charlie Kirk, he got unalived during one of his little speeches, right to the neck. I put my Quadar Shahan's lesson in the comment section and timestamp it if you want to see it, if you didn't know. So that's got everybody in the uproar right now because Charlie Kirk was the main speaker for Donald Trump. All that mega talk. He talked all that vicious hatred for Jake. And then this is what I found out too, y'all. This is what I found out. It's a couple Jakes at my job that be on their stuff. This is what I found out. I did not know Charlie Kirk was speaking out against the Small Hatters, the 1948ers. He was on that Candace Owens stuff speaking out against the 1948ers, and I believe that's what got dude knocked off. And it was also a signal to Donald Trump to stay in line, because Donald Trump is supposed to be doing ethnic cleansing like Netanyahu was doing. And he's not doing that over here. He talked about doing it now, but before he was doing what? Collecting money. Jake's still doing what they do. He's supposed to be unaliving Jakes. So that was a shot to Donald Trump to get on your job. That's why ICE got all that billions of dollars. That's what's calling for the National Guard. We're in Jacob's trouble. It's only going to intensify. And right now, the big talk right now is that Charlie Kirk dude that got knocked off, man. And at first they said it was an Edomite did it, an old Edomite man. Then they grabbed another person. They had two suspects. I found out now they released them. They got a third suspect, which they looks a little fake to me. They allegedly he done got out the country. That just looks like, it looks like a big psyop, man. I believe through the spirit that, the Small Hatters had something to do with that. I can't prove it, but that's just what I believe what happened, Yasharallah. And what I think the next move is going to be, which I'm waiting for, I think they're going to say a Jake did it to maximize the chaos. We'll see if that happens. They can either say a Mexican did it or so-called black did it and really get them enraged because they were mad about that. The first thing an Edomite said to me when that happened yesterday, this Edomite, man, he a big-time Trump supporter. That's how it was going viral at the job, Yasharallah. This devil came in and said, the goddamn Democrats killed Charlie Kirk. That's the first thing he said. And I know these people are knee-deep in politics. Everything is political. And with the wings dividing so far away from each other, I believe that's what's going to start the Civil War. You got Republicans hating Democrats, Democrats hating Republicans, and everything is political right now. And I think that's going to break the camel back. And that dude getting popped has Esau enraged. They feel attacked. I'm going to play a clip that's going to prove my point. Before I do that, let me get a precept, though. So I don't get too far. I'm going to hit y'all with scriptures. Because we're in them times, man. This is the time to be circumspect. This is the time to really watch out. Because these devils going to be, they on edge right now. They're angry. Esau done stirred the emotions of the people right at 9/11. That's not by coincidence, Yasharallah. Peep that. So this is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous going to strong, chaotic, real rough times. And we have to be in them times, man. This devil. And so I'm just waiting on them to say, hey, a so-called black man Mexican did it. And they can really get this thing popping. Because Esau is mad. The Edomites are mad. Now they need somebody to direct their anger at. Right now they're mad at Democrats. But it's a racial thing that's cooking in the background. So if the elites find a fall guy, because that's what they're looking for right now. They're looking for a fall guy. I got an article on that. It says the manhunt intensifies for suspect who killed Charlie Kirk. So that's the big talk right now. They're looking for a fall guy, and we all know it don't take much to get one. All you got to do is find a dummy, and they're everywhere in Babylon the Great. Find you a dummy, and promise him some money, and then he'll be the face of it, kind of like that Luigi thing. So we're waiting on that. But nonetheless, hey, people are riled up. That was the move. I didn't know Esau cared about that Charlie Kirk dude like that. I really didn't. But at my job, I work with a lot of hardcore Trump supporters. And they was at the job literally crying, y'all, Sharala. Some of them anyways was crying. They all look sad. And lets you know they're all about that hatred for Jake. Because what's so ironic is that when dude got popped, he was talking about Jake. You know, the so-called Southern tribe, well, not so-called, the Southern tribe, he's talking about blacks. He's talking about gun violence and black-on-black crime. And as soon as he said that, he got popped. So that's the Most High playing a little joke right there, like, That's why I was hoping it was an Edomite. That way it'd be, hey, what about white-on-white crime? Talking all that noise. But I believe Esau is going to try to take advantage of this moment and say either a black guy did it or a Mexican did it. That way they can increase ICE. They can get the ICE deportations ramped up. They say a Mexican did it. They could jump on Judah if they say a black man did it and get all of the Trump supporters riled up. And this place is about to blow. So I'm about to play a series of clips to show you the temperature of the people. And I've been watching on TikTok, YouTube. Esau is angry. Edomites are riled up. They just need to, one Edomite said, we just need to go. And we ready to, basically unalive some Jakes. He said, just give us the go. So that's the Lord stirring the pot, man. That's how you know that this place is about to collapse. And all this is happening. This could be a distraction. All this is happening. You got war breaking out overseas. You got the dollar about to collapse. You got all kind of stuff about to happen. Oh, the Epstein files. This is all to cover all that up. Now everybody's talking about Charlie Kirk this, Charlie Kirk that. We got to get them Democrats. The Republicans saying that. Democrats are saying we got to get them Republicans. That's what they do get, So everybody's all riled up. So I'm going to play a series of clips, which is going to show that. And then we're going to get the scriptures. And, man, we got to stay prayed up and out the way. Because here it go. A lot of the apostle elders giving that decree out. Telling brothers to be circumspect, make your necessary moves, and get your butt in the house, man. Stay out the way, because the devil, he going to be lurking right now, man. Like, this thing going to get very draconian. The devil going to come down with great wrath. The wrath it's been raised up. The wrath has definitely been raised up. So check it out, y'all, Sharala.
At this point, it ain't no fixing none of this shit, bro. Like, it ain't no, the world is so unbalanced that there's no coming back from none of this shit. Like, there's no fixing the economy. There's no fixing the black community. There's no fixing global warming. There's no fixing these relationships and all this extra that's going on. Like, there's no fixing nothing. Like, there's no coming back from it. It's like, it's going to sound super cliche, but the only thing you can do now is just completely put all your trust in God and just let him control your life, because, hey, ain't nothing good coming out of this shit no more, man.
We're going to avenge Charlie's death in the way Charlie would want it to be avenged. They are at war with us. Whether we want to accept it or not, they are at war with us. And what are we going to do about it? How much political violence are we going to tolerate? And that's the question we're just going to have to ask ourselves. Now, Charlie would want us to put as much pressure on these people as possible. Dana nailed it. This is unacceptable and has to stop. And it has to stop now. And everybody's accountable. And we're watching what they're saying on television and who's saying what. The politicians, the media, and all these rats out there. This can never happen again. It ends now. Greg's right again. This is a turning point. And we know which direction we're going.
You motherfuckers wanted war. You fucking got it now, motherfuckers.
He's a buddy of mine, just called me, talking to me. He had 2 words for me. Say when. We're ready.
You people think this was a joke, huh? I can't say exactly what's about to happen, or the groups that are assembling. But this was the worst, or this is going to be exactly what you've been asking for. You done woke up the wrong crowd. And all I can say is you did it to yourself. That's all we can say. There's gonna be no running and hiding and all of that. You wanted this by doing what you did and woke up the wrong ones. They even posting. So take a look. They're warning. They're already warning folks. It's not a joke no more. Stop fucking playing these games, because you're gonna get what you don't want. Keep poking the fucking bear. Keep poking the fucking bear. Keep poking him. Why y'all waking him up? The motherfucker sleep, relaxing, chilling. What you doing? And it's all a game. It's all a game to you. It's all a game to you until the shit hits you. I don't call for any violence. Jesus Christ, please. Come help us. We need you bad. Those folks have had enough. Have had enough. And it's gonna go down. And there's nothing that nobody can do about it. So I just pray right now in the name of Jesus for peace. And for the comfort of all of those who are in pain right now. Charlie Kirk, his family, the young lady in the subway, and their family. I'm so sorry. God bless you all. It's time for us all to come together. It's time. No matter the color of your skin, we all bleed red. We all need to come together. All those who are against evil, come together in the name of Jesus. Because what's about to happen is very serious. And they're going public with it already. I've seen videos already, some of them. God bless the United States. God be with us all.
So you see, y'all, Charlotte, the devils are stirred up, calling on a false idol, talking about Jesus. We know his real name is Yahweh Shai, and the scripture say he don't come for peace. Stupid devil don't even know what he talking about. Yahweh Shai about to come and really bring the funk. Little did he know, this is the beginning. But nonetheless, Esau's been riled up. As Jake, let's say we done dealt with what? Martin Luther King got assassinated, Malcolm X, even George Floyd. We didn't do all of that, but Esau's riled up about his. He's riled up because they see that their kingdom is coming to a close. And like the scriptures say, which I might have to go get there. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. At Revelation 12 and 12. He's going to come down with great wrath. And they're going to politicize this. I don't even know if that's a real word. What I just said. But they're going to make it political. Let me say that. And change, laws. Make some unrighteous decrees. In the name of peace and safety. The Karen's going to holler, we not safe. Trump talking about, oh, we got to make it safe. We got to be vicious. We got to be hard. They're going to rally for that, not knowing that that's going to give Esau the go-ahead to usher in the beast system. They're going to come in with martial law, lockdowns, go door to door. ICE is nothing but the modern-day KKK. Yank Jake out his house. If he don't comply with MOTB, they're going to unalive him. If you don't want to go to the concentration camps, they're going to unalive you. They're going to have them in concentration camps. Alligator Alcatraz is already up and going. They have other concentration camps. Like, this thing is not a joke. It's about to go in. So we got to lock in with the Lord, because Esau about to make a move. He's making, they're radicalizing the public, the working class Edomites, to be upset. All they need now is, like, they're mad now, but they don't know where to direct their anger at. Right now they're mad at Democrats. I can see Esau, the elites, spinning it to Yashar Allah. That's a play that they can make. They can really do that. So we'll see if they go that route. And also, they're trying their best to keep stuff under wraps, man. That Charlie Kirk dude was talking about the Israelis, the small hatters. They not going for that, because they've been fully exposed. So you got this guy talking, he don't know what's going on. He don't know that Trump answers to Netanyahu. They say a lot of Edomites don't know what's going on. They don't know how their system runs, Yashar. All they know how to do is be white and pay taxes. So they don't know what's going on. They're super lost. Their wisdom is gone. The Lord got them angry, and now they're looking to direct their anger somewhere. So this is going to lead into this right here. This Revelation 12:12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. That's us. We dwell in the heavens. You know, this heavenly body. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. That's all your people that dwell, that's worldly, caught up into the worldly things. That's been of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down to you having great wrath. And the devil goes in Esau, Edom, so-called white man. He coming down out of power. And he coming down out of power with great wrath. This devil mad. He stirred up. You know, they losing leaders. They upset. They angry. Why? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Deep down, all the Edomites know their time is up. You don't have to tell them that. They know that. Instinctively, they know that it's over with. They know the Babylon the Great America is over with. The dollar's over with. The military is weak. They know they done. They can feel the presence of Yahushua coming back. They can see Yasharallah rising. I know all the Edomites had eyes on me today at work, because they know I know something. They know that I know a little bit of information. But they also scared, though. I noticed none of them come say nothing greasy to me today. You know, they all looking like wanting to say something, but they ain't do it, though, because they scared of the spirit of Yahushua. Like, Esau knows that's real. And they're afraid of that. That's why they come down with great wrath, man, because Yahushua about to come clean them up. And ain't no bargaining with Yahushua. That's going to be Yashar Allah time. But until Yahushua get here, we got to use wisdom in order to preserve ourselves. That's why this word was written, for our learning, and to also let us know what time it is. You know? And with that being said, let me shift gears. I want to bring this out, because this is the time we in right here. This is Ma'ak Bayan, man. He say this precept all the time. All the time. That's why I was in my heart. He always bringing this out. I can hear my ear now. I go get it. So this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So this ain't the time to be somewhere off by yourself. You got mobs of Edomites running around angry. They're looking to catch a Jake not paying attention, so they can get the rope, hang him. Esau's trying to satisfy the anger he has. And what do? Yashar? They always seek the blood of Yashar Allah. And when I look out here, like the Jakes at my job, a couple of them, really majority of them, the 2/3 is totally oblivious to what's going on right now. They have not a clue what's going on. So thank the Lord we in this truth, and we know what's going on. We know what's happening. We know to watch out. 2/3 don't know to watch out. I still see them kicking it with Edomites. I'm like, man, they're going to invite that Jake to the party, and they're going to unalive his butt, and ain't nobody going to care, because we in that time where they want Jake to be unalived. Make America great again means make America white again. The only way they can do that is by reducing our numbers. So like that precept said, Esau going to be running around like a roaring lion, you know, especially late night, driving around, you know, catching these little YNs, you know, they be walking the street, they hoodie on, not paying attention. They gonna catch him up and do like they forefathers did back in the day, man. Like a mad mob, a riot. And they roll around in packs because they weak. So they want to catch a Jake by himself. And that way they can go ahead and satisfy that bloodlust they got. Because they mad right now. That was their guy. They like Charlie Kirk. All he did was kick a bunch of racism, talk bad about Jake, and that's what they like to hear. And now the Lord, gave him straight judgment in front of everybody. He got public executed. So they show you the Lord ain't playing about Yasharala, man. When I seen that, I got excited. I was like, woo, the Lord ain't playing about us, man. And that's what happened to all them Edomites, man. They try to mess with the hopeful elect. So Esau really better tread carefully, because another thing about them lions, the men of the Lord, we are them lions. All we waiting for is that standard to get lifted up. We get spiritual power, we gonna be hunting. So I noticed he know who he can play with, and he know who not to play with. I noticed that about Esau, man. It's like a spiritual thing. Because I'm a very small Jake, Yasharala, and them Edomites are terrified of me. And when I realize it, it's not me they're terrified, it's the spirit of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai that's on me. They can sense it. And it terrifies them. They can't look me in my eyes. I done got moved to another area because the Edomite was scared of me. This devil, I noticed, he'll walk clearly another way when he see me coming. They can feel that presence. That's why all you Akim, that the prophets that do this truth, man, go harder, man. Hey, these devils know what's up. But that being said, they also gonna try to, they know we the ones they got to get rid of. The 2/3, they already got them. They can just say something to them real easy, walk them to the slaughter. The hopeful elect, the remnant, that's the group Esau's worried about. That's the group that's making him lose his power seat. That's the group he got to get a hold of. And he knows that group is going to be real hard to get. Real hard to get. He got to be very careful. That's why this stuff is like Tyrion. Because Esau got to come with the perfect plan to get us. And really, there is no plan to get us, man. But the Lord already declared it in the Bible. You're not going to get us. So I just be looking at Esau like, man, bust your move and quit waiting. The longer you wait, the more it's going to be bad on you. And here's the beautiful part, Yasharala. These devils are so scared of the hopeful elect, they're going to attack each other before they come try to attack us. They're going to get mad at each other. They're going to start finger pointing each other. It's because of you. No, it's because of you. And you with that messed up plan, and your messed up plan, and your daddy didn't do this. And they're going to, like the Lord said, he's going to make Egyptian fight Egyptian. So we looking at a civil war about to pop off. On some old political dumb stuff. Like, I'm like, the small hatters run your country. There is no Democratic wing, Republican wing. They both answer the small hatters. But Esau, working class Edomite, he don't know that. He's knee deep in that politics, man, which shows me they're very, very dumb. Because ain't no way you've been living this long and you ain't figured out how your system runs. That right there wows me how dumb they are. So, hey, stay out the way. Because these Edomites, they about to just go fight. They're going to lash at whoever. An Edomite, man, might unalive his family. He's so mad. You know how these devils do. If they can't get a hold of no Jake or get a hold of nobody, shoot, hey, they whole family getting it. Especially if he loses his job. They say we on the verge of job loss is about to happen. Famine is about to happen. The farmers say the Trump policies has completely destroyed the farming industry. The migrants ain't working the farms no more. Northern tribe ain't working the farms no more. So Esau did self-sabotage. So they're mad. They angry. And they looking for a victim to take their anger out on. So we got to really watch out. Which I'm going to end off with this right here since I say that. Where is that at? Ephesians chapter 5. And we'll end off with that right there, because this is the time to be circumspect, man. Stuff is about to really shift gears. And it's about to be crazy. And that's as prophets, we're gonna keep our eye on it. Because this is like a big psyop, man. That was a professional hit on that dude, Charlie Kirk. Esau did that with some pros. But now they're searching for a fall guy. And if they thinking like how I'm thinking, to maximize that, you might as well say blame it on Yasharallah. Like Nero did when he blamed the Jews for the burning of the church or the part of their city. I could see them doing that, man, if they smart. But, you know, he losing his wisdom. So we'll just see which way they go with it. But they looking for a fall guy. And with that, man, we got to watch out, man. We in some very rough times right now. Stuff is about to shift dramatically. And so with that being said, I'm going to leave off with Ephesians 5:15. It says, see then that we walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Circumspectly means looking around. Watch your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Make sure ain't no Edomite following you. Even the 2/3 J, watch out for them too. You know, watch your back, Yasharallah, when you go into the store. Because we still got to go to the store. We still got to, you know, do what we got to do. Still got to go to work. Watch out. I said at my job today, I was watching out, man. I was making sure to watch my back. I was making sure to look over my shoulder. Like, I was watching them devils today. You know, being circumspect. Lord told us that. Why? Because verse 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. We in them evil days, man. Esau has to try to reduce our numbers. He has to try to give judgment to Yasharallah in order to keep his kingdom going. The devil is desperately trying to keep that birthright. So, watch out. Esau, these Edomites are upset. These little old mega Edomites, they're upset. They boy done took one. And they want to hurt somebody. And you don't want to get caught slipping by yourself somewhere with a bunch of Edomites. And they up there, you know, trying to put their hands on you. Especially you righteous few sisters in this truth. Y'all watch out. Watch yourself, man. Very, very carefully. Because y'all going to be the ones they really searching for. They're going to look for women and children first. Soft targets. And so with that being said, you know, I hope this is edifying. Hope it's informative. I want to say Kwam, Yasharallah. Hey, and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.